Alrighty, y'all. Welcome back to the Dan Bar for another Big B beer review. Alright, we got an awesome stout to review. The Chocolate Manifesto from the Flying Monkey Craft Brewery. A triple chocolate milk stout coming in at 10% ABV. 10% ABV. And as you can see by this can, there's a lot here. I mean, I love it. It's like it's a big ad or something. You know, there's a bunch of different ads. I mean, there's a lot on here. I mean, a sweet declaration of Flying Monkeys Brewing proclaimed through chocolate and beer. Extra strong beer with natural flavors. Beer Forte. Oh, I guess that's different. Okay, brewed in Canada. So, it's brewed by the Flying Monkey Brewing Company in Ontario, Canada. Coming in at 10% ABV. Alright, it says lactose sweetness gives the Manifesto the heavenly body of a milk stout and the indulgence we crave in chocolate. Drink life to the lees. L-E-E-S. Drink life to the lees. I guess that's a Canadian thing. You Canadian friends of mine, let me know. Life's too short to brew beer that doesn't matter. Brewing led us to a wonderfully weird life. Share the spirit. I guess that's spirit or sprit. Share the sprit. Share the chocolate. Share the warmth. Save the earth. It's the only planet with chocolate and beer. The Chocolate Manifesto is a luxurious statement of the decidedly unfrivolous indulgence of blending decadent chocolate and craft beer. Brewed to be the definitive statement on chocolate and beer. Loved by all. That's a magic number. Rate beer 99. Okay, yeah. A true specialty beer with much thought and even more chocolate. This triple chocolate milk stout is an indulgent treat for the beer geeks, ready for a euphoric detour from the mundane. 3 kinds of chocolate. Here we go. This is how's the triple chocolate. I had to go through all this now, and I had to go through it with you. I figured if I had to read through it, you could suffer with me. 3 kinds of chocolate. Forest Garden, shade-grown cocoa nibs, roasted whole cocoa powder, and chocolate malt. Mind blown. Yep, no, not that kind of malt. Yeah, not the brewery malt. Okay. Oh my goodness. Cocoa nibs and real cocoa powder give this beer naturally luscious chocolate flavor and aroma. Espresso notes and the toasty tobacco aromas are part of the cocoa beans roasting, as well as the profile of the chocolate malt and this ruby lit, burnt umber bodied beer of pure happiness for all those odd ducks who like weird beers. That's me. I love the weird beers. Holy moly, they really just went all out with the writing on this can, as you can see. I'm going to give it a little bit of a... I'm not worried about the date so much on this one because it's a stout, and chocolate stouts tend to age better. So this one is... Oh, God. Drink it before like the 2027, so I might as well sit on this for even longer. So obviously it should taste like beer and chocolate. Unfermentable milk sugars or lactose gives this milk classic stout voluptuous body and velvety mouthfeel. Feel free to pause the video at any time if you feel like you need to read any of this can. 3 strata, so they got 3 strata of raw cocoa nibs, cocoa powder, and chocolate malt layer, a triple doozy of chocolate in this unique milk stout. Earthy espresso notes and creamy chocolate dominates this ruby lit, burnt umber body. Yeah. I already read all that. Okay. So it says you should, if you're going to serve it with anything, drop it in a scoop of ice cream. Make it a beer float. Chocolate cake, creme brulee, bread pudding, pound cake, and fruity cheesecakes it pairs well with, is what it says. So, let's find out for ourselves. This is supposed to be a dessert in a can. I'm going to give it another little roll down the bar there so that the bottom can work out a little bit. Looks pretty clean. Smells like fudge. That smells like fudge. Holy moly. Oh, yes. Look at that. The last homebrew I just made, the Shameless Stout, had look like this. But I bet you this is way better than that. This probably has that sweetness that, you know, my Stout don't have no sweetness to it. It was actually very bitter. It was good. It's still very good. I've been enjoying it. But I bet you this is going to be a dessert in a can. 10% ABV. Look at that. Thick, densely packed, thick, wet foam for the head. Oh my God, almost a full 4 fat fingers there. Holy moly. And yes, that's pretty dark. That's a dark one. Look at that. Oh, I see some light coming through though. I mean, so it ain't like some of the darkest I've ever seen. It is pretty dark. I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's definitely some light coming through there. Sometimes it requires a moving of the... I'm telling you, I can see some light. You know what I mean?
You can see it on the camera.
Good. All right. Definitely, it's pretty dark. I'm going to say it's about a 44, 45. Yeah, sorry. Alright. Oh my God. I swear that is chocolate fudge. That's all I can smell is just like chocolate fudge. And not like just any chocolate fudge. I'm telling y'all, that's what this smells like. Alright. Good nip of the head. Okay. Wow. Tastes like fudge. That tastes like fudge. That tastes like fudge with a malty bitterness in the end. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's dive in. Salute. This is fantastic. Okay. It's not like super sweet, but there's a nice sweetness there. Like the perfect amount of sweetness almost on the verge of becoming too much. That is, wow. That is, it tastes like fudge. Like a fudge brownie. I swear, that's what it tastes like. I mean, like a fudge brownie. It tastes like that with the maltiness, a malty bitter finish, full-bodied, real smooth, but you do get the boozy burn. I do get the boozy, but you can taste that. You can tell it's 10%. That's something that needs to be sipped and enjoyed. That is fantastic. That's definitely a dessert beer. And food-wise, obviously, with a, like they said, ice cream, drop a scoop of vanilla or chocolate or whatever ice cream in there, that would be a treat right there. That would definitely be a treat. Indeed. God, I'd like to find more of these and do that. That'd be a good idea. Getting another couple cans of these almost and just making a float, like they said. I could see that. I don't think I would pair this with any regular foods. I think this is a dessert beer all the way. I wouldn't even have it during dinner, and like this would be something or dessert by itself. So online, on Beer Advocate with 501 reviews, it gets a 93 out of 100. That's good. That's really good. An average of 4.16. Untapped, it gets with 46.5, over 46.5 thousand reviews, it gets a 4.12. 4.12. That's really, really good. And I see why. This is really good. I like this. And like I said, it's a dessert beer. You're not going to go chugging down a bunch of these. It's going to be one and done, basically. At the end of the night, the end of the dinner, you have one of these or something as a treat. And that's what it is. Oh yeah, man. That bitterness in the end with the alcohol booziness is what kind of will turn some people off. But at the same time, on that note, it'll turn people on that like that bitterness and stuff. To me, I'm not the big on the bitter side. I'm not that big on that. So that's me. Would I buy this again? Here's where it hits you. I added in the taxes, the 7% sales tax and stuff, and it's basically almost $7 for this can. $6.68 for one can. $26.73 for a 4-pack. $6.68 for one can. Right there. Nah. I'll seek out new ones to try. You know, this one's great. It's good. It's definitely good for what it is. I don't think I'm gonna crave it. I don't even know if it's gonna. I mean, I think it'll ring my memory bells for the fudge part of it. But there's been other good stouts, and I don't think it beats my all-time favorite beer of all time, which is the Triple Ale, which had that roasty note. Oh man, that thing was great. But oops. I don't even think it's my favorite stout of all time. I don't think I've ever picked a favorite stout of all time. Y'all make sure you stay tuned for when I do. Oh, I got my favorite IPA, which is the Sip of Sunshine. My favorite beer of all time, the Maple Triple Ale, but I haven't picked a favorite category yet out of the categories. So, Big B beer review grade. This is a solid beer and stuff. I think I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one a solid A minus. A minus. Yeah, not too shabby dabby. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below if y'all have had this, if y'all can find it. I found this down here in the Zephyr Hills area at the, actually Wesley Chapel, I think it was, at the Total Wine and More. Y'all would probably think that I live in New York City or something like that, with the sirens always going off back in the background in here. It's just the way this room amplifies everything. It does that, so. Make sure you hit that like button if you like the video. If not, cuss me out in the comments below. Make sure you hit subscribe if you want to see more of this. And I hope to catch y'all here at the damn bar for the next one. Until next time, salut.